simple to me is, first of all, it's beautiful. I like simple. I think simple lets the person come forward, doesn't take over. I really resented spending hours shopping. I would get sick when I'd go to department stores. It was just like so overwhelming. And I kind of envied men in that they had a much more simple system. And whether it was a suit or even just simple shirts and sweaters and t-shirts and pants, it was just kind of something very simple about the way they dressed. I wanted more of that kind of just get dressed quickly, move on with my life. I think of simple as more timeless. The more simple a piece is, the longer it can last. In my 20s, I was doing interior design and graphic design, and I ended up on a project in Japan with my Japanese partner boyfriend. Well, I was very fascinated by the kimono because for over 1,000 years in Japan, they wore only that shape. Typically, the Japanese kimono is a very, very simple shape, very architectural, clean line, very, very simple. It's designed to use every inch of the fabric that they made, the way it was designed. I was interested in the inherent sort of sustainability of a concept like that. I had studied interior design, and so interior design is a little more form and function. So what you want things to last, and when you design interiors, you have to, you can't throw them away every year and buy new. So you have to think a little more long term. And so I came up with this idea that the clothing I was trying to do was simple, comfortable, timeless, that it was kind of a system, that things all went together. And it's not so much about having the latest hot thing, so it's not like that, sell a lot and then move to the next hot thing. It's more, there's a kind of evolution of the concept. And so it has a continuity, and hopefully it continues to move forward and finds new shapes and proportions every season, and without being too attached to following the trends. Maybe a lot of people don't know that the fashion industry is one of the worst polluters in the world. We employ 1 in 6 people in the world, so there's a huge opportunity to actually clean up the industry and clean up the planet, because so much work is done there. One of the philosophies we've been thinking a lot about lately is this idea of circular design. Really looking at everything from like the seeds to the fibers, to the dyes, to the finishes, to all the processes, to the people in the factories, all the way through to how we take the product back from the customers, resell it, give it a new life, remake it into something else, not let it get into the landfill. So it's sort of trying to create a whole circle of responsibility around the product. The beauty that comes out of working on solving a problem, I love that. I love that. I love that about the whole company. When things are going wrong, I'm always like, dive in, figure it out, because in the midst of the problem is the next possibility.